Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rajat and the topic for today is super important for every individual who's working in any sort of company. The reason is today I am going to share my views about and the solutions also about this particular topic, which is see when you feel stuck in your current role. So, whenever you feel stuck, maybe it can be in 2 years, it can be in 5 years, it can be in 10 years. Let's say you're working for any company, you're working for IT company, and you have been working for that particular role for more than 5 years. So, you know ins and out of that role, right? But you have not been promoted, you have not given any extra responsibility. So, in that particular situation, you may feel that your recognition is pending and all the effort which you're putting in that role, your seniors are not actually recognizing you. So let's understand this, and I'll just talk on the pen and paper. So you'll see in a while, I'll talk about all the pointers as per my thought process throughout my this 12 year of extensive advanced analytic experience in multinational banks across geography. So let's talk about it in detail. So, sometime when you feel that you're stuck in your current role, there are several reasons for it. So, first of all, what is the impact of this kind of situation when you are stuck in your role? So, let's say I will talk about my own experience. Okay. So, in my first company, I was there for 2.5 years, and when the last 6 months in that company, I was actually doing the work. So, after 2 years, every work is very repetitive, and in fact, after like more than 1.5 year or 2 year, depending on how much your caliber is, you sometimes feel that your work has been very repetitive. And when you are not getting a raise, whether in terms of your promotion, in terms of your appraisal or your increments, then you feel stuck. So the reason is because sometimes what happens when you're working for a company very extensively and very with passion, so it causes your emotional paralysis. Why I am saying this? Don't go on the spelling, guys, because this is what I feel. So when I was stuck in that company, in that role, so my emotions whenever I enter inside the office, okay, so it is totally depends on that premises, because your emotions are now associated with your office. So whenever I go inside that building, so just the anxiety starts, right? Anxiety. Why anxiety comes up? Because your emotions have been shattered by that company or that particular maybe manager or that particular team lead. That's why that kind of emotions pop up in your head, and that gives you kind of very less confident. You become very less confident because you feel that this company is not able to recognize me. Or sometime what happened, you have bad managers, they are not able to help you in growing your potential. That is one of the reason of this term called emotional paralysis whenever you go for your work environment. And then you have kind of a fear of losing that job, which actually give you anxiety and panic attacks, and sometimes people do cry. I have seen people crying inside the office. So that's why this kind of situation is very harmful. That's why I'm coming back to the topic. The whole, all these pointer will come and roll up to the same topic, that you are feeling stuck. Because your inner motivation is not able to help you out, and you have a fear of losing that job, and you are not able to survive also. Every day you feel early morning when you're planning to go to office, yeah, again the same shitty stuff I need to do. That is a problem. Now, how to overcome that problem as per my thought process? So, what I did actually, I'm going to share my steps with you guys so that it can be my experience and then maybe it can help you out in a way, right? So, there is a first of all, the more bigger problem is that you are not able to take any steps, and you sometimes feel that like I am not worth it and I have very less confidence, and will I be able to crack another company, whether they will not treat me like in the same way, whether I will be able to do something with myself. That is the fear of missing out. And all your friends, they are getting good jobs, you're not able to prepare for the job. The reason is this emotional paralysis. How you need to cater this? Now I'll just explain it to you how you need to handle this and defeat it. So what you need to do is, number one, the most important one, this is the killer of emotional paralysis in your workplace, that is upskilling yourself. Now, what is the meaning of upskilling? Let me come to that. Then, second most important point, as per my thought process, is exploratory small steps. So, these two are the solution to this kind of problem when you feel stuck in your office or in your role. Now, let me explain how. Upskilling means what? I'm not just saying that you need to upskill in terms of technology. Let's say, I'll take an example. Let's say you were working in C++. Okay. Now C++ is an older technology. It's a OOPS based technology. Some of you are not from technical background, so you just understand that C++ is a language. Okay. Forget the OOPS thing. Now, you were constantly working on this C++ language, let's say from 2020, currently it's 2025, and you have been with the same company, let's say NVIDIA. Now you see in 2025, there is a high demand of Python, and you are not able to get promotion also. You are working on the same role from last 5 years. Now you think of upskill, okay? Don't wait for your motivation or somebody to come and tell you. You should have that inner intention of yourself that I want to learn the things. So what you should do, maybe join a course. Okay? And I would say don't join passive courses, just join an active course where the teacher is interacting with you. You are able to interact with the teacher physically or at least online. Actually, I'm not saying about the recorded ones, okay? So if the recorded session is there, obviously that is good enough. Whatever your way is, but you need to focus on the upskilling. Just dedicate your Saturday, Sunday after your office in the upskilling yourself. Just revise your DSA concepts, okay? Just revise all those concepts which you have learned in DSA. Just revise all your algorithms, whatever you have learned in your engineering and in your work during NVIDIA. You need to remember that sometime what happens that today when I am reading something, I don't feel like that I am able to recall it immediately. But when you go for interview and you have given a clear reading and you have understood on the concepts, so the concepts bounce back. It will come back to your mind and you will be able to answer the question which was asked in your interview. So that's why upskilling is the most important thing when you feel stuck, you feel low, or you feel less confident. Upskilling is the topmost thing you need to do. Now you have to decide. Let's say you are a marketing person. I was talking about programmers. Let's say you are working in a marketing team. So you need to figure out some courses which are talking about the latest techniques of marketing which has been invented recently in couple of years. So opt for a course in marketing, okay? That's how you will be able to build a confidence in yourself, and you will have that kind of thought from internal mind that this company is not the only company in this world. There are lakhs of company. I'm actually saying it's not thousands, it's in lakhs. There are lakhs of company, they would like to have you on their shore, and they will be more than happy to guide you, pay you and work for them. Okay. So just focus on the number one pointer, that is upskilling. Never underestimate the power of upskilling. Number one. Let's come back to the second point now. This is moreover kind of a behavior change which you need to make. What is small steps? Okay, so number one is, what is the meaning of exploratory? See, the emotions, okay? The emotional paralysis have this word emotion. Emotions is always very subjective. Now, that's why I have mentioned that exploratory, you have to explore yourself, okay? So there are so many aspects in life, like your health. So health is number one. You can go gym, you can do yoga, you can do cycling, you can do biking. anything which gives you a kind of dopamine when you're doing that activity and actually motivates you, because when you are doing an activity which gives you a kind of a sugar rush in your body, you always feel more motivated. That's why I'm saying that take some exploratory small steps. Then second step, number one is your health inside this second point, and number 2 point within the exploratory small steps will be networking. Improve your network using LinkedIn. Reach out to people who are in the same sector like you and on the advanced level compared to you, where you want to reach. Follow them, see their profiles, and try to understand that how you will be able to reach there. That is a very big problem which most of the networking, which most of the professionals actually don't understand, that networking right way is very important. Also, one very important point, networking is not always outbound. There is a inbound networking also. So inside your company itself, you need to explore new opportunity. So inside your company also, try to explore if there is any new opportunity which you can actually implement in your life, and you will be able to achieve the thing. Basically, you will be able to get out of the current team and that toxic people environment. You will be able to learn something new. Okay. Now on that note, I will wrap up today's video. I shared all this feeling stuck because there was a moment in my life when also I felt the same way. So that is the reason I'm just sharing what I followed. Number one, upskilling myself, then giving myself a kind of a dopamine using any physical activity, running, jogging, gymming, yoga, be on it, swimming, whatever it is. Then do some good networking within the company, outside the company, and you will be able to definitely get out of the current stuck situation. I assure you, that is as per my experience. Okay guys, on that note, I will take a leave from you. I hope you like the video. If you find this video helpful for yourself, please hit the like button and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please share this video with your friends, your colleagues, so they can also get some benefit from this. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.